I'm excited to do more platforming. Okay,
they clearly thought pretty hard about how to make this heavier, slower character an interesting platforming character.
Yeah.
As I mentioned slightly too frequently, there is no double jump coming for us.
Yeah. And because a double jump I think would make this kind of thing a bit too easy. With you would have to rebalance all of the monsters' hitboxes and how they reach, etc. Right?
Yep.
Because then you'd have another tool that the player has. Like I totally get it. Whoa, okay. So we were down here before, weren't we?
I think we were in. Oh yeah.
Didn't we like die a bunch down here or something?
Yeah, trying to kill an enemy who was mostly a lightning rod and couldn't seem to be killed.
Correct. Oh, and you come back alive. I hate that. Oh, you like this guy?
Yeah.
The Mega Man guy? Oh, I gotta look away. Are you just infinite? Oh yeah, you're a dry bones.
And also not dropping tears, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're a dry bones, so go away. Ooh. Oh, hey, look.
A Prudu.
Very nice, very nice.
So yeah, we're gonna do everything we can to come up with transportation tools and extenders that don't mean we had to put a double jump in to get through double jumps.
Oh, and like all of these games get a double jump, so like I get it, you know?
Right.
Like I get it, I guess.
In fact, Blasphemous 2 gives you one at the like 40 to 35% point.
There you go.
Which is to say, it seems like they took this design about as far as they wanted to.
Yeah, they're like, okay, let's have some fun now. We punished them. Let's have some fun now.
Yeah, we did this like slower, chonkier platforming version. We designed within those limitations, and now we will rip off the limiter because like. Being able to just double jump over enemies when you're retraversing or backtracking or heading back to grab a secret, like that's also just player friendly.
It feels good, man.
What I was not expecting, the air dash.
Oh, air dash is good.
Yeah, it's very good. No, once you're at jump air dash, a lot of platforming opens up as potentially possible. Is this man? What's up here?
Is this guy killable or nah?
Is he like...
Jeez.
Oh, what?
And our sword is pretty strong, I'd like to think.
Our sword is pretty strong. I feel relatively sure.
Wow.
Got.
We should what?
Got. No, it just said got.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting the fuck out. Bye. Okay. What is up with this? What is up with this? Stop doing that. Oh my goodness. Dude, this place sucks. I hate this zone. Yeah. Alright, let's go get our thing back. We can come back here when my sword is stronger. Whee. Oh, real quick, hold on a second.
All right. I confess that I did not necessarily. Huh. Okay. I admit I wasn't expecting us to be armed.
Mission complete.
Good dog. Hell yeah.
Barkour. How excited are you for Barkour?
Like reasonable amounts. I like a Mirror's Edge. And Mirror's Edge dog, already good. Just getting those like get those stray bucks.
Yeah.
For people who are just like, yeah, I want to play the dog game.
Were you a Stray enjoyer? Did you play Stray?
I played an amount of Stray. I love the heck out of the cat.
Obviously.
And how do I say this kindly? I could certainly tell the game was French. Because because it
Did it make any
robot in a
sense?
rice patty hat.
It did have a robot in a rice patty hat. Yeah.
And
Because that's how French people view people who grow rice, right?
yeah, no, again, it was just willing to use costume to establish simple trope-based characters in a way that reminded me a lot of like French sci-fi comics, and not very much of how we do that in the modern day.
Yeah, sure.
Here stateside, like it was clearly from a culture that did not have certain kinds of sensitivity readers, and also I wanted the story to be about the cap, but the story was actually about our backpack.
True. Yeah, I wanted it to be about the cat as well. And in some ways it was kind of about the adventure the cat had.
Yep.
But really I wanted like the cat to, I don't know. And like running away from all the stuff at the end was like not very conclusive. Like it was like we
Not
saw
especially.
a big bug and like it was like, okay, cool. What is next? Is it done? You know? Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway.
No, it felt a little fragmentary, a little underbaked.
Fun to run around as the cat. I
Fun
was
to
kind
run
of
around as
bummed
the
out
cat.
that I was kind of bummed out that the running around was kind of locked on rails a little bit.
Mhm.
I wish I would have got to like climb on things. Like let me Breath of the Wild around as the cat. That's all I want. You know what I mean?
No, instead of moving to the interaction point to activate your stray patented jump pad.
To jump on the washing machine. I'm pretty sure I can put this cat on the washing machine if you take the wheels off, guy. But anyway, yeah, I thought it was
again,
cool aside from that.
All of which pulls out to, I think, Stray, game I have seen most obviously handicapped by its budget.
Sure.
I know they spent a lot of time, money, and care on getting all of that cat charm and cat animation right.
And it did look very good. That looked very good.
And like part of the reason we're in a robot city, as much sense as that helped it not make, is because it's much cheaper to animate robots than humans in a 3D environment.
For sure.
Because you do not need to observe many of the like, oh wow, it makes them look all unnatural carefulness that you do for humans for robots.
Yeah.
They're robots. Yeah, their joints.
And you're not Bethesda, so you can't just use the excuse of it's part of the charm.
Right.
You know?
And like the story length and the on-railsness of the platforming, I think both of these also point to having only so many developmental resources to spend and needing to be careful about how you apportion them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I bet they would have loved to have a Breath of the Wild style open platforming system. But how the heck are you going to QA that on a small enough budget?
Absolutely. And I can appreciate that. Still a fun game. I'd say like 7 out of 10. I'd say 7 out of 10.
I think, I'd say 7, maybe skewing 6 for me. But
if there were more 7, because like it still was like, even though it was on rails, still was kind of fun to go around. I had a good time at being the cat or whatever. But if the story was a bit more satisfying, I think it'd be like an 8 out of 10 for me. Okay, so we came here, we went down. That's to the bad place. We can continue going up and find our... No, we had to go up, actually. You'd actually go up. We'll go find our thing.
I like this. I think that we really found a way to tune our content well, where we play a platformer from like 5 or 6 years ago whose sequel is already out, and review a game from like 2 to 3 years ago. That is the pulse of the culture, and our fingers are on that jugular.
I mean, that's why they call me the jugular.
Old trend chaser Loquat.
That's why the old trend chase. That's why I stream World of Warcraft. Definitely chasing the trends. Oh god, that's funny. I stream World of Warcraft to my 2 friends who are also playing with me. I really like these candelabras. They're very large, and I like hitting them.
They make rather.
Oh, here he is. This. Hey, I got that too, you piece of fuck you. Dude, he can take... Oh, wow, we need to find another sword statue so I can be OP again.
Right, we've once again moved back to where the enemies hope to be balance-wise.
Okay, there's just like no parry for this guy. But
if you push you back, that means no parry.
When you're not in space, it push you backward.
You hear me, yeah.
Oh, that Achilles foot, you piece of shit.
So hear me out. You head down, because there's actually a thing
there's
you want.
things down here. Wait, is this where I came from?
Sort of. But there's something important. Not through that door, though.
Okay. Aha!
Yeah. So now we do not have to do the whole up and around of this room next
that's
time.
lovely. Thank you.
Yep.
Shortcut. My good friend Chris would call shortcuts pizza cuts
Oh.
because he learned them. Because he's like, yeah, you being a pizza driver, you like learn all the shortcuts in town. So I call them pizza cuts.
That is not why I guessed.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Naively, I assumed it had to do something with slicing pizza, but yeah.
I'm like slice,
all right, no. Pizza
like
cuts.
whipping this thing around, slicing the streets. I think he drove like one of those small Ford cars. Okay, bye.